These two coins are my best bets for this bull run. Yes, guys, we are talking about something that can give you an incredible ROI. Yes, even 30x is possible through these coins, but that's something with a really small amount of risk. Yes, because it's easy to call like something that has like 1 million market cap. Yeah, it can even go 100, maybe 200x. But what's the probability for that to happen? It's pretty low and the risk is insane. In this case, we are talking about something that is not 100% secure, but it can, with any probability, outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it can give you a really incredible return on investment with a really moderate or even low amount of risk. Let's discover that together. Welcome back, guys. This is the topic and I want to share with you today. As you will see, we will use my new calculator. That's a model that I have just created in order to estimate the potential upside of any token. And as you will see, these two are pretty interesting. Just let me say, guys, that this channel is about educational content and nothing has to be intended as financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that's fine, but do always your research before. And guys, don't forget to check out all our links in the description below. And if you want to also join our private group, you will find the link in the description. And guys, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up. Drop a comment to the comment section. That's the easiest way if you want to help us. And I would be really grateful if you do that. That's something that really means a lot to me. And that's also a good way to give us feedback. So let's say it immediately. My two bets are first Solana, and the second one is Toncoin. In a moment, we will see also how much is the upside for both the projects. I already talked a lot about Toncoin in my previous video. If you missed that one, check it out. I will leave the link into the right corner here. That's a pretty interesting video. What I have done, it's a genius move that can literally push the projects at a new high. Okay, let's now try to understand why I picked these two projects and not something like XRP or BNB or maybe Polkadot they are renewing right now, or Avalanche, or whatever is your favorite project among the top 100. So first of all, what I noticed analyzing the data is that big projects are becoming always bigger and they are overperforming the market, even if it's pretty unexpected. Did you know that in the last bull run, most of the projects underperform Ethereum, at least during the last phase of the bull run, even if everyone was thinking that altcoins did so well? The reality is that beating big caps, it's not easy because many people will simply buy the sure bet. For example, right now, what we know is that after the approval of the ETF on Ethereum, many people are betting on the ETF on Solana. That can bring a lot of liquidity into the market. On the other side, the big advantage of both Solana and Toncoin is that they are still having a market cap that is big because Solana has something like 73 billion and Toncoin has something like 18 billion, so pretty large. But at the same time, it's not something like half of a trillion like Ethereum, because obviously moving that kind of big asset, it requires a lot of liquidity. So still, we are talking about something that is big, but not so big. So the upside is still pretty a lot. Plus, on the other side, we know that old projects like BNB or XRP, statistically speaking, they tend not to overperform also the bull run after, except if they don't have a pretty good narrative. I'm wondering right now which is the reason why I should bet on BNB. Yes, Binance is pretty good. It's cool to have it as a backup, but why someone should buy BNB? What's the really the upside? Yes, it will perform pretty well, and I'm sure that it will reach new all-time highs. But personally speaking, I'd rather go for Solana and Toncoin. The other reason why I go for these tokens and not maybe like something like Matic, Near, or Avalanche, even if I know that some of the projects into the top 100 will outperform Toncoin and Solana. But a reason why I believe in these two assets is that they are representing like a balance between risk and upside. The risk is low, it's pretty limited because we are talking about something that is pretty big, established, and that it's keep growing. As we have seen Solana with DF and so on, On the other side, Toncoin, with the whole ecosystem, is launching just right now. And this is bringing a lot of novelty. And remember, guys, usually new projects that are for the first time on the stage, like Toncoin in this case, are overperforming other projects. That's the reason why I really like also Toncoin. So they are pretty solid under this point of view. And on the other side, they still have a lot of upside. Okay, now that we have understood that, let's try now to measure which could be the upside for these two projects. Let's start from Solana, that is in the 5th position right now with a market cap that is approximately 73 billion. So let's use this predictor that I just built, and let's say that I predict, honestly speaking, that Solana could be reaching the 3rd position by the end of this bull run. Actual market cap is 733 billion. Okay, actual ranking, we say that is in the 5th position. The Bitcoin price at the moment, or better, at the end of the bull run, we can estimate 150. Obviously, we could change if you prefer 130. Doesn't matter much. We can change it up also later on. Narrative, it's a layer 1. The year of launch, it was around 2021. Nope, it was before 21. Sorry, let's calculate it. So the forecast right now for this project at this price is around 3.84. So we can expect 4x from the actual price. That would push the price of Solana around $600. Maybe it could go even 700, something like that. That's the kind of target price. If Bitcoin goes to 150, if Bitcoin goes to 200,000, the forecast could be something like 5x from the actual price. If there will be any correction bringing, I don't know, the price of Solana around 120, you can make the math, and the upside will be even higher. When we talk about Toncoin, and we have already seen it into the previous video, the upside could be even higher because we are talking about the project with a much smaller market cap so far. And if we use the same parameters, it was launched 2021, and let's calculate it. Okay, your forecast is saying even 14x. I have to add one thing. The reason why there is so much difference between the two projects in terms of multiplier, because it's pretty evident that Toncoin is forecasted as much better than Solana. This model is slightly underestimating the upside of old projects like Solana, because statistically speaking, what we have noticed is that an old project that had already different bull runs into the past, it's usually not performing so well because new projects are usually attracting more money. I do think, and I think that I will correct the model in the coming weeks, that we have to take in account that usually projects that are already in the top 10, even if they were old projects, or at least if they are old projects, they are in the top 10 and they are in a good narrative, they keep overperforming. Just have a look to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Even if they are old projects, they are still overperforming most of the projects. And I do expect the same behavior by Solana. Solana, it is right now and establish a point of reference of the whole industry, and I do believe that it can keep performing well. The main reason why I rather go for Solana and Toncoin instead of, for example, let's pick something into like Conflux that is right now into the 93 position. Let's do some math for that, just to give you an idea. Let's suppose that it can reach the 80 position. Right now it's 93. We have said that the actual market cap is 740 million. Okay, here we are. It's still a layer 1. Okay, it should be fine. And this is the result if it gets to the 80 position. But what if instead of reaching the 80, it is going to 120? Let's check it out. As you can see, the multiplier will be just 5x. And what if it goes to 150 position? The multiplier in this case would be 3.76. So as you can understand, guys, the point is that when it comes to this kind of Middle projects, I like Conflux, honestly speaking. It's a good project. I'm not saying anything I just picked up randomly. I could have been talking about eCash or Nexo or whatever was the project. The point is that we don't know how the market will evolve. We know that many projects will have a big market cap that are right now not ranked into the top 100. Think about Layer 0 or ZK Sync and so on. By the end of the bull run, all of them, they will be into the top 100. And maybe they will taking out space for these projects like Conflux or maybe someone else. So with this kind of uncertainty, I'm not so confident to bet on anything that is into the 100 rank if it's not a big project or something that I feel confident like Solana on Toncoin. Most of all, because on Solana and Toncoin, I know the price action is not so volatile like on CFX, and it's also giving you maybe the ability to think about using some leverage. Think about using like a 3x leverage. It's not so much, but can multiply by 3 the amount of gain that you are getting. So literally 30x is something doable. While on the other side, using a leverage on a Conflux, it's much more difficult because the volatility of the price of that asset, it is not so convenient, or at least the amount of risk that you are encountering is much higher. That's just my personal opinion. I'm just thinking aloud to help you to understand how I'm working and why I do estimate that the kind of balance between risk and reward when it comes to Solana and Toncoin is much higher than if you pick anything else into the top 100. While on the other side, for sure, if you go like into ranking 500, you will find some kind of coin that is pretty good, that can have a lot of upside. Okay, guys, so let me know what do you think about Solana and Toncoin. Which is your favorite asset among the 100 top 100 of the ranking by market cap? Let me know it in the comment section below. Guys, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up, drop a comment to the comment section, and thanks for following, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye, guys.